Hi, everybody. Welcome to our podcast, episode 5.
Hi Gino, how was your day? It's like directly coming back to work after Easter. How was your work today?
Oh, very not focused. Just being honest. But all in all, it was really good because I had really good rest
Mm-hmm.
during Easter.
Mm-hmm.
How was your Easter, by the way?
Oh, my Easter was great. Actually, I have done a lot of things. I went to the kart racing and I was second placed in the
Wow.
kart racing. But actually, we were 8 persons and 2 were kids. So it's not that
Where did
well.
you do it?
Oh, in near my city actually. It was pretty amazing because I didn't know that it could be that heavy and like
Mm.
exciting, but it was extreme actually. And I
Wow.
also had a very family oriented ish Easter because I made a kimchi this time with another
Oh,
Korean friend of mine.
wow.
Yes, and yeah, also like had kind of family dinner. But I was always drunk. Like I drank a lot, and like when I came back to the office today, and everybody asked me, "How was your?" I said, "Yeah, it was great." And then, like I think like it was 2 p.m. or something. It feels so weird to being sober, at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
decided to grab the beer for this episode. So that's why today is like it's very surprisingly I have my beer. Yeah. Cheers.
It's extended holidays.
Exactly.
Cheers. I couldn't bring my beer today, so I'm gonna cheers in my
Oh,
water.
yes.
Yeah, forgive me, but cheers.
Done.
Done.
Oh, it's still great. This
What are
beer.
you drinking today?
It's the same beer, but I'm not sure if you guys remember
Ah,
this, but it's my regional beer. I only drink this one, and it's pretty good. Ah, it's always good. Always good.
or maybe just beer is always good,
Hmm.
or
That's true. I'm
cold
definitely,
beer.
yes, I'm definitely a beer person than wine person. So, how was
Oh,
your,
like
yeah,
like by
sorry.
yeah. By the way, like talking about beer, I haven't brought beer for today recording,
Hmm.
but I started drinking Radler since Oster.
Oh, it's
The
like
weather
right
was
timing.
great.
Yeah, it was actually very pleasant Easter because the weather was so great. So great.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was unusually very sunny and warm. I didn't really do a lot of
Hmm.
like active activities like you, but I had a lot of relaxing time in
Hmm.
general at home, but also I went to Olympic Stadium
Oh, for what?
because the weather was great. Actually, just for nothing, and because yeah, I wanted to make some pictures, and just in front of the stadium there is um pretty famous building,
Hmm.
and like by Le Corbusier.
Hmm.
He is very famous Swiss French architect, and I went there to make some picture. It was very very yeah, informative, informative, and very very nice.
But actually, I didn't.
Short walking.
Yeah, I didn't know that Berlin has Olympic Stadium, and yeah, but for
Mm,
sure because Berlin had one or maybe multiple Olympic, but I don't know
yeah.
what year they had. But I
Mm.
but I think it was
So
30 something. Yeah, 1930s.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
was 1936,
Hmm.
and actually this stadium was made for Nazis
Yeah, yeah,
time.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, for for Olympics. But yeah, it's really good catch that you mentioned because I also didn't know um the history and the background about this building before Easter,
Hmm.
and yeah, it was very nice that I went there. It was my second time
Hmm.
actually, but when I was there a few years ago, I didn't really know about anything. I just went there,
Hmm.
and this time was a bit more okay. I wanted to visit for this and that.
Hmm.
It was great, amazing weather. and there was no game when I was there, so it was very very quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
not
very
many
quiet
people.
and like, not many people because there was no game.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, it's kind of hard to have an event in the stadium, I would say.
Yeah, but the weather was beautiful, and also I went for small and long walk around my place. It was nice.
Sounds like you had a very chill
Mm.
day.
Yeah.
Like one of my colleague who recently coming to Germany from India, and like this is his first holiday like in Germany, and he was like very much excited. But as you know, in Easter there are not many things going on in public because
No.
because it's like a very much family oriented holiday, and he was saying like, oh, I want to go shopping, I want to go this and that. I was like, yo, everything will be closed. You have
Everything is
you
closed.
have to be sure that you go to grocery shopping, because
Yeah.
I remember that like didn't know that everything will be closed in like a bank holiday, so I was kind of starving, at some point. And then yeah, he got a little
Starving.
bit mad.
The only place you can go while bank holiday in Germany is
Duna shop.
kebab store.
Yeah.
Duna store.
And then he was like so mad. I was like, what is the meaning to have a holiday? It's like, yeah, having your time with family, with your family. That's the goal of this Easter,
Exactly. I did a grocery already from Thursday and Saturday. I think the supermarket was open, so I went there. And on Sunday and Monday it was closed again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday I went to grocery once to buy some food, but I forgot that Monday is also holiday, and like we yeah, so there's no chance. You have to order McDonald's because we don't have many
Yeah.
delivery places, and many of places were closed too, because it's family holiday.
Yeah, everybody should go back home.
Everybody should go back home. Yes. Yeah. Nice description.
Well, it sounded a bit weird, but
Very weird.
yeah,
yes.
I stay at home,
It's just like because it's family, you have to stick with your family. As we talking
Yeah.
about like Easter as a family, in Korea, I'm not sure if that is international, but like in Korea, May is known for family, months of family. Like
yeah, exactly.
months for
exactly.
family, or like because we have how do you say, Parents' Day and
Parents' Day and Teachers' Day.
But why do we have
Children's
Teachers'
Day.
on May? That's actually, it was always my question. We call it May as like family, months of family, but like why the teachers? But yeah, we shouldn't make too many questions,
Yeah. But Teachers' Day isn't it really interesting for you as well? Because I remember when we were in, especially elementary school,
Yes.
like even our like some of parents from us, like they used to send some really nice gift to our teachers. But I remember maybe when we were in middle school or high school, there was a new regulation from government.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
No bribe, no more.
no more. So there was a limitation about present in general.
True, and also like I don't know how to call this, but is this carnation like this flower for teacher or parents? I'm confused. I was neither a good student, neither good daughter, nor good daughter, so I'm not sure.
Actually, I think it was for both.
So I was a good student.
It was for both, and May and April. I think in Korea, from April to May, there's quite a lot of these small and big holidays, like also included. Now we don't really. I don't think many people do it, but when we were younger, we also do care about this Trees Day, if you remember.
Trees Day.
yeah, 식목일.
Yeah, true. Like
Yeah,
planting. Yeah, because I
yeah, for
remember that day
planting.
because it was bank holiday and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And also there's a Buddha's birthday is in what- is in May.
Yeah, mid-May or something like that, but it changes every year because it's like they have their own calendar, I would say.
Mm,
But
mm,
definitely for me as a kid, like May was best month of like for me. Like it's
yeah.
even more than better than Christmas season because like Christmas in Korea wasn't that big. And like because we
Mm.
have this Kiss Day, like every 5th of May is Kiss Day, and as a kid, that is like you
Wow.
are the king, you know. I'm not sure if
I
this country, if other country has this. Do you know that? Let me Google it.
like especially Parents' Day is I know Korea is the only one country that
Mhm.
not separated with Mother's and Father's Day. I think this is very, very, I would say efficient.
For me,
And
yeah.
yeah, isn't it that also is very, I think it has more meaning.
Oh, okay. Actually, I just search. I'm just searching for the like a Kiss Day in international
Mm.
like countries, other countries. But like there are many country who has Kiss Day as a
Oh,
yeah as an anniversary. But like not many places has like the holiday as a bank holiday. But the funny thing is like
mm.
actually I knew that Japan has the same day on the same date. But what I
Yeah.
didn't know is this is for boys.
Really?
Yeah, and
Oh,
and
wow.
and there's for Girls' Day on
Yeah.
3rd of March, and this is not a bank holiday.
That's very unfair.
That's very unfair. Yes, that's very unfair.
I
And
didn't know that.
they have different tradition for this. Like so, like for Boys'
Mm.
Day, and they have this like samurai stuff. They decorate the home with samurai stuff. And like, do you know this
Oh.
fish flag thingy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is for Children's Day, and for Girls' Day, they decorate the home with flower and peach like sticks.
I see. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know the meaning of these fish flags.
Yeah, I mean, neither. I thought like it was
Mm.
some kind of fishing. Like I think they also pray for like a big fish, like successful for the fishing ships or something. But I didn't know that this
Mm.
is also for the kids, like Children's Day.
Mm.
Yes.
I I bet you also been to Japan sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
if you remember, I think especially in Japan, they have quite a lot of dessert related to peach, and also a lot of characters is related to peach. Maybe it's kind of connected to this culture, but I'm
That's
not
true.
sure.
But I think it's more related to Momotaro's story. Like if you know about this story, do you know this one?
Momotaro, it sounds so familiar.
Momotaro's story is like basically is similar to our Shimcheonjeon. And it's not that similar,
Ah.
but it's similar to Shimcheonjeon. But like there's a little boy, like
Mm.
yeah, travel with monkey peasant, and I don't know. Like I don't know the exact story about, but yeah, this
Mm.
character is very popular. So please Google it if you guys are interested in it because I have lack of information.
Momotaro.
Momotaro's story. Yeah.
Isn't it like today my t-shirt it looks like a bit peach color?
That's true. That's true. And also our storyboard looks like peach too.
Yeah, indeed.
I I was thinking that because Easter in Germany or Europe is like for kids, you know,
Mm.
kind of because like as a kid you find the chocolate eggs, you know, Easter eggs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also like maybe your some adults they hide some present as an Easter egg because like literally Easter egg this vocabulary is from this Easter, you know, like to find something
Mm.
surprise.
Mm,
And
mm.
but when I heard this Easter tradition in Western countries, it reminds me of like Children's Day, because as a child, when you go outside, like every store will welcome you, and you will have small gift from every single. I don't know if that is still like that until now, like still now, but as a kid, I think I like when I went out in Children's Day, I always came back with full arm.
That's true. Maybe because I think in American culture, Halloween Day, children are very welcomed, especially for getting sweets. And from my perspective, I think Easter in European country is really for children, and they're very welcomed.
Did you find a chocolate? Any chocolate?
Unfortunately not. I should have bought some chocolates for me actually. I didn't.
I yeah, for sure, because like
Oh wow.
we don't really have Easter in Korea, and this is pretty new holiday for us, and unfortunately for us, this is too much family related, so we cannot really enjoy, you know. So ever since I live in Germany, I have this tradition. Except the first year, but from the second year, I always do this Easter egg findings with like some of my friends. So I'm the kid. I'm the kid because I never enjoyed this one.
That's super cute though. I never thought.
So I found
maybe
7.
maybe bucket list for next year. Man.
You have to, because it sounds like are you kidding me? Come on, like you are not a kid, you know. But this is actually makes you very excited, because like, I mean, who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like finding something like a treasure hunting, for example? Like I as a kid, I really loved it, you know.
Exactly, if it comes as a chocolate. For sure.
I mean, if that is gift, then it's even better.
Even better. Even better. Yeah.
And
so, but
yeah.
I think the only difference is Easter in here is very related to, because it's originally it comes from this Jesus reborn.
Yeah.
And also here is like 3 to 4 days national holidays, but in Korea Children's Day is only for 1 day, but normally they used to receive bigger gift.
Exactly. And
Everyone
also everybody everybody, not only from relatives. Everybody.
Yeah, so this is for every kids. And I remember I used to wait it for this 5th of May.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yo, I was so sad to go to middle school, because like in Korea, if you like, so children is if until elementary school, and no matter how old you are, but like until you like, ever since you enter middle school, you're no longer 어린이, which means children.
Yeah.
So like, and everybody says you that you are no longer 어린이, so you will not get any present. And that's so horrible.
Actually, we are gonna talk about Christmas later as well. But okay, as a children, I would say you can wait these 2 big national holidays, because also quite big gift is waiting for you. On Christmas, I think. Especially when you're children.
Yeah, true. But still, like, once you hit, a certain point, you go to middle school, nobody pays. I mean, not paying, but gives you any gift, and it's kind of depressing. But I become liking Children's Day again ever since I hit the university. Because then because then it's a holiday, then you don't have to go to work.
Oh, I see.
For example, because it's a bank holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
What about Parents' Day? Did you do anything special on Parents' Day?
Parents' Day, when I was kid, I used to write this sincere letter every morning with my brother, and we
Oh,
always got
true.
this carnation
Yeah,
flower,
true, true.
and before father goes to work, like put this flower to his left pocket.
Yeah, that's yeah on
That was
suit.
kind of tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, true, true. And for me, I'm so bad at writing letters, right? I'm so bad at it.
Oh,
I'm so bad.
or you? I don't think so.
I am. I was even worse. So like as a kid, like
Mm.
I don't know what to write, and I always wrote some kind of template things like "Mom and Dad,
Template?
yeah, thank you for raising me," like something. And I still remember that once my mom told me
Oh.
I don't appreciate about my letter
Oh,
because
but
you're
yeah,
writing every time same sentence.
yeah. So it's like copy and paste?
Kind of, but at least I wrote it. But the thing is, my handwriting is also terrible too.
Oh.
So maybe they are a little bit disappointed. But the thing is, I love them. They should know that I love them as other kids, or maybe
Mm.
more than that. So yeah, letter is not everything.
I don't doubt. They they for sure know.
Yeah. And actually, I want to talk about this Parents' Day more because I think it's pretty special that in Korea we have Parents' Day.
Mm.
While every other countries have like Father's Day and Mother's Day, I'm not sure if there's Mother's
Mm.
Day, but like for sure there will be Mother's Day, but separately.
Mm.
And actually, I heard that like recently that we have very special event or tradition in my town for Father's Day.
But why only for Father's Day?
Because I don't know, but Mother's Day. So let me describe what kind of event it is. So then you will know
Yeah.
that why there's no Mother's Day or no special event for Mother's Day in my town. So in my town, like I live in around the city center, and like there's if I work towards to north, then I can go to the park which is called
Mm.
Zil Park, and this is pretty big park, and it's kind of forest-ish, and it's kind of
Mm.
in between. I mean, it connects to other cities around. So like my town is
Yeah.
called Bad Oeynhausen, and there's like next Floto and Lune are the neighboring cities. And every Father's Day, everybody like fathers, I suppose, they bring wagon, you know.
Yeah.
They draw a wagon, not like a drive
Okay.
or something, but I don't know. I haven't been there, so I don't know. But and it's like this wagon size is also various too, and they bring
Mm.
even like from crate to fridge to bring alcohol.
Oh, wow.
So every man brings alcohol into Zil Park, and they just chill over there. And I was like, I mean, but why Zil Park? Is there any special over there? Like, is there any official organizer even to do some kind of
Yeah.
special event? But what makes me surprised is there's no official organizers, but they
that's
still do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
But do you know when did it start, or
on Father's Day only.
yeah, but do you know how long they kept this tradition?
Actually, that one I don't know, but probably I can ask, but I think it's such a long time ago, I guess.
Mm, that's very interesting
Yeah.
because I don't think any other region has those kind of event.
I think so too. I'm not sure if any other city doesn't have their traditions, but I think it's not very common to have an like annual event without having an organizer,
Mm,
And
indeed,
this is
indeed.
why I'm saying that there's no special event for Mother's Day. I don't think mothers bringing old crates of beers.
Without organizer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a different gender difference, I would say.
Yeah.
But it was
Oh,
quite
wow.
amazing. It's amazing.
So, like, do you know anyone around you who goes to this event annually?
Personally, no, but I heard, I mean, like my local friends told me that
Mm.
you haven't been to this place, okay, you're not a local.
Oh wow.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it seems like very famous one.
So this year I will definitely try.
Make some picture and share with me. I'm curious. I'm very
I'm very
curious.
curious too. I'm actually excited
Yeah.
because they said that you will see how creative peoples are, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, stay tuned. I will tell you in maybe the next episode, probably.
That's very unexpected event.
It is, pretty much.
Mm.
And we also have, let's say, family related holidays, but like long holidays like Easter. I would say New Year's and what's that? Chuseok, which is
Chuseok
Thanksgiving Day.
is. Yeah. Both are very, very important holidays in our country.
Mm-hmm.
But here they don't have Chuseok, for example.
No, no Thanksgiving Day. But
Mm.
I don't know why, because I know that European culture had a harvest culture too, but
Mm.
somehow, because Thanksgiving Day is for the harvest, harvest season, but like it's maybe they have, but they don't really celebrate it anymore.
Mm.
That's my assumption actually. But also for us, if we see the Chuseok before and now, like, or this kind of traditional holidays before and now, is quite different in it.
It's very different. I think nowadays it's much simpler. Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, if I think about back in the days, then like first of all, family gathering. The size of family gathering is much different. It was much bigger because like basically, I went to countryside like my grandma's town, and I went to every family to say hello. Kind of to have this ceremony. Every single like house, although they are not my family, like not my direct relative.
That's a lot.
Yes, but I mean it was countryside, so it's a very 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 small town. So like every house is like 20, less than 20, let's say.
But still, I also remember in our grandparents' place, there were so many people came to visit, and like we say hello, and we also did a ceremony together. It was like really really big amount of people.
Yeah, and also like many food and traditional food too, because I don't think we make as much as food that we did before,
Not anymore.
Not like traditional, because it's so easy to buy, actually.
That's true.
And it's cheaper to buy, because if you make it, then you have to make a big portion.
Big portion.
But you don't eat it.
Yeah, and that's why after these holidays, you always bring some food to your home and put in the freezer and
make some weird soup.
Yeah.
Like everything included soup, like mixed soup. I hate it so much. So I didn't really like Chuseok or Seollal. I like Seollal, which is our New Year's, so like Lunar New Year's, because then in Lunar New Year's, as a kid, you get a lot of money. It's like your payday.
Second payday. There's like I remember there's a lot of podcast money.
Yeah, but Chuseok is neither payday, and after this holiday, you have to eat. Like, for me, it was disgusting. I didn't like.
Really?
I mean,
everything
because
but I think maybe there's a different tradition with your family and my family. It's just my mom used to just cook the gain on the pan. For example, jeon. When we brought jeon, we just fried again on the pan and eat with the rice.
Of course, we did it too, but the final destination is soup.
Which soup?
Like something. It's disgusting.
Really? Like, I don't.
Because I don't like mixed food, I don't like mixed food, but they just like mix 전 and like 산적, like
Yeah.
like pancakes and like these
Yeah.
skews, and I don't know. I'm not big fan of any kind of tradition. I mean, like Korean traditional food. I'm not saying traditional food, but like this kind of chuseok food or like Thanksgiving Day food. I'm not a big fan.
Oh, that's very interesting because I like Chuseok food.
Really?
산적, yeah, 산적 is one of my favorite. But I
Could
don't
you-
remember.
Could you describe how the taste of 산적 is?
산적 is basically you put different ingredient in the one
Stick.
stick, and that's why it's like different flavor in your mouth. But what I liked the most was 단무지 flavor,
What?
which is because you also put 단무지 in 산적. 단무지 is like pickled radish.
Yes, I know. What?
Yeah, but I think this is also different tradition from each families because we put normally
We
yeah,
put
like
kimchi.
this 단무지 kimchi? Did you put kimchi
Like washed
in
one.
산적?
Like washed one.
No, we didn't put. Oh wow, we never put this. Like, we put ham and masal, which is creamy,
Surimi, yeah.
and also some different vegetables and 단무지, pickled radish.
But
And you put in the one stick and you cooked with this
egg.
egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then fry it, like a pan fry.
Yeah, pan fry.
But-
I like it. I like
I
it.
think my least favorite part of frying was like you have to
Mm.
dip every chuseok food, every food into the egg, like like mixed egg, and you coat it with egg water, whatever, and then you have to fry it. For me, I don't understand. I think like for example 산적, yes, it has like very various of taste, and if you just fry it, don't use egg, then it might be
Ah,
much
so-
better,
So you don't like egg pancake?
I mean, like for example, fish, chuseok food, fish, like
Oh, that's
Like-
so typical.
yeah, like that is like so it's pollock fish and like a fillet, and we fry with like egg, and we coat with egg and then fry on the fan, and that's like one of the typical dish. For example, this one I like it. It tastes like a fish and chips, like basically.
That's true.
It's like basically
It is
salty
tasty.
fish and chips, yeah, and I love it so much. But 산적 is like, for example, yes, like I mean, it tastes like a raw ingredient has like very nice taste,
I didn't expect we're gonna talk about 산적 for this long.
because it's like I'm sorry, I try to respect your taste. I respect your taste, but yeah.
No, but like like everyone has different tastes.
Yeah.
But I understand because quite a lot of people doesn't like 산적. Maybe
I found it boring a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That is also understandable. But also, I think quite a lot of this 추석 food or national holiday food, maybe we're really used to it
That's
as
true.
well.
That's true.
Mm.
But also the food is not that like. I think that this is traditional, and like if you think about back in the days, we didn't really use spices, seasonings, because we didn't have like, for example, chili powder. We didn't have like 200 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's why we found out that's a little
Oh.
bit boring, I think.
Actually, I never thought about it. Maybe that's why there's none of this chili powder is used for this 추석 food.
Exactly.
It's quite a lot of food is very flat, and if you want a little bit of spices, like a little bit of seasoning, normally we use soy sauce for dipping.
That's true. Soy sauce with a little bit vinegar for us. A little bit vinegar. Oh, I'm getting hungry actually. I'm
I was about to say exactly same thing.
yeah,
Wow. Why we talk about food again?
because like food and holiday is not, you cannot just separate it because food be equal holiday and drink. So that's
Yeah.
therefore I will just have a John myself.
Cheers for you.
Cheers, mate.
By the way, yeah, like talking about Korean holidays, I wonder, like in terms of these European holidays such as Big Easter or
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, especially in Europe, how do you feel about having this holiday experience in Europe? Because for me personally, it was very, very different than what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't really have Big Easter,
Mm-hmm.
and also Christmas is just for one day, and mostly you just go out with friends or lovers. Like, that's not so family days.
No, it's very different. I would say it's very different. Western culture and Asian culture, especially, like for example, let's talk about Christmas. Like in Christmas, like in Asian country, Christmas for us, like in Korea, is like kind of, if you don't hang out with like girlfriend or boyfriend, you're kind of loser.
It's a big
And
couples day.
yes, and in Japan, Christmas is for KFC.
Really?
Yes.
What do you mean KFC?
Because many of like almost many of people believe that KFC, I mean on Christmas you eat KFC. It's actually
What
it's
is
from the
that?
marketing. It's like a marketing purpose
wow.
actually, because like KFC, like when they launched KFC in Japan, like back in the days, and they wanted to have like very much like marketing idea, like a brilliant marketing idea, and they said that yeah, Americans, they eat KFC on Christmas instead. They just like yeah, advertising this, instead of turkey.
wow.
They eat turkey, but they just said, oh, they eat KFC. So Japanese people thought anyway Christmas is Western culture, and so Western country do eat KFC on Christmas, so we have to eat it too. So I heard that in Japan, like on Christmas they eat KFC.
That's very, very interesting. I never knew. And I just searched. And they have so many this Christmas edition from KFC in Japan. Oh wow.
That's so cute, That's really adorable for me.
Wow.
And yeah, beside that, for example, like Easter, as I said, I didn't really have any feeling because for us, Easter is only for church people. And if you are lucky when you passing by church, then you will get the eggs.
That's so true.
This colored
But-
egg, painted one.
But not like this like like adorable chocolate eggs, but real eggs.
Yeah, but like painted with like such a weird colors, and I never tried this personally because I was skeptical because it's too colorful. It's like mushroom. You don't eat colorful mushrooms,
Honestly, I don't remember these eggs in front of church I got, but I remember it was really like real eggs
Yeah.
that just gave to people. I thought that was pretty sweet, but for me it wasn't really interested either because anyway Easter in our country is not holidays. But actually I just remember because you mentioned about this KFC in Japan. Have you ever bought Christmas cake in Korea?
Of course.
Because I think it's
yeah, that's also, yeah.
I think it's so big in our country. I don't know why, but everyone wants to buy this Christmas cake in bakery.
Christmas edition. I mean, like also
Yes.
Westerns, like they celebrate with often with cake too, but like in Korea, it's like overpriced.
And
Overpriced.
also it's really big deal, and you always need to buy this Christmas cake. But here I don't really have impression that people are obsessed to get Christmas cake.
they
Like,
bake or go to like nice dessert, like a how to say pâtissier. In France,
oh,
we had a like we went to a pâtissier to buy like a fancy cake.
I see.
Yeah, but not in other places. I have experience actually.
I suddenly crave for this whipped cream cake now.
But yeah, cake is definitely one thing. Like for our Christmas and how I
Yeah.
feel different about these holidays, like bank holidays in Korea and bank holidays in Europe, for example, is like in Korea most of bank holidays are like it's very various. It's either historical bank holidays or like a traditional days for like Thanksgiving Day or yeah or like a Buddha's birthday, like a religious day and Christmas. I would say it's very various, you know. Or like
It
even
is.
like not reunion, we haven't reunited yet, but or like so for example like basic law, like when like the day we established the basic law,
Yeah.
and this is also
Yeah,
bank
yeah.
holiday too. And but how I feel in Germany, for example, is most of holidays are Christian related, and I don't know what these days are for, you know. Like in Korea, every bank holiday I know what day it is. I know the background story, I know why we have this bank holiday, but here I just being excited because it's holiday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I would say, yeah, okay, for I think for Berlin, the new bank holiday is definitely International Women's Day, which is from 2019. So this is
Yeah.
really, really new bank holiday. But other than that, like as you said, quite a lot of holidays are related to this religion. But I think it's just my impression, like people here who is working for a company or who is a workers, like their attitude about bank holiday just in general is so different. Like for example, in our country, when it comes for long holiday, people really wants to use for going somewhere and having this extended vacation, included national holiday. But here, I think most of people just stay with family and yeah, like I don't really have impression people
Yeah, definitely.
um
Definitely. It's
yeah.
for us like a bank holiday is like the day you can use your holiday longer.
Yes, yeah,
You can extend your traveling because I would say in Korea if you go to the traveling for 6 days it's long. It's already long, you know, like 5 nights 6 days is already not long, you know. It's like, wow, you go to Philippines very long time. It's something like that,
Yeah.
you know. And but here, if I ask people like, oh, you have a long holiday, what you gonna do? Oh yeah, I will stay with my family. I was like, wow, that's so different, you know. And sometimes, actually, maybe because of that, I feel a little bit lonely, like this kind of Christmas or Easter holidays, where when everybody goes to visit their family, and like sometimes I'm invited to other like my friends' family, like tradition or something, but still, like when I see like family reunion, it makes me very lonely too.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Do you also have the same feeling?
Easter not so much, but Christmas definitely.
Yeah, especially the whole season. The whole season makes me. I don't really like Christmas anymore.
Since November, you know, like
Yeah.
it always begins from end of November, and every city is like just everyone has this Christmas vibes already.
Yeah,
and
and-
going to supermarket and buying this glühwein and
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when you hang out with your friends, for example, and we go to Christmas market, and then they're like, oh, I want to search for some present to give my family. But, like, for me, like, sure, I support you. But, but the thing is, like, yeah, that makes me a little bit sad time to time. But nevertheless, that's what we chose, you know? So I try
Yeah, I
to
think
be
the-
good to my family.
Yeah, I think Christmas definitely expanding Christmas in European country. If you're not if you don't have family here, then this is pretty lonely. It can be very lonely time, but this is also same for our friends who is not who comes from other countries. I bet, and yeah. So I used to spend time with them normally, or just call to friends or family.
And sometimes because of this gap, like this vibe gap, it like I get super emotional in like Christmas time, and I call my family. So, oh yeah, like my family, how are you guys? I miss you so much. And then they're like, what the hell are you trying to do?
What happened?
What the hell are you trying to do even? You know?
And sounds so different.
Yeah, and then I come back to the reality. Okay, Christmas is not for me.
Yeah. But like I kind of liked going to Christmas market.
I love it.
I think it's very, very good tradition because it's not just family that you can go with. You can always go with friends
and colleagues.
And they have a lot of delicious snacks there.
True.
Just the vibes is very warm and cozy.
Like, yeah, especially if you think about the weather in Christmas season, like think about it. Like if we don't have Christmas market, whoa, it will be very difficult winter.
Can be very depressing, you know.
Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Seriously.
Yeah.
Only Christmas market.
So I think the Christmas market is definitely kind of it lights up the vibes and the atmosphere because otherwise, yeah, what can we do?
House party only. So yeah. So today we talk about like Easter and like holidays in Korea and like to compare what kind of holidays we have and also if there's any special holidays in other countries and so on. And do you want to top up more on today's episode?
Well, like for me, the interesting topic was the special event about Father's Day from your region. It was because this is something I never knew.
Me neither.
It was very interesting, and a lot of Chuseok food topics really makes me
hungry.
Yeah, missing this food. Like even though you don't really like it, but I think it's just in general, like gathering with family and having the food and making food together. We don't do as much as before, but like I think it was pretty nice tradition. Do you have any things you wanna
Yeah, sure.
talk about?
I enjoyed a lot about our topic today because it's right after, like directly after the Easter, and we still have this Easter vibe, you know. And also like Chuseok, it will be in autumn, and maybe if I'm lucky, then I will be in Korea for Chuseok. So and if so, then I will see all the traditional things. I mean, it's not as much as before, but like what I like about like Chuseok is if you go to the public places, then you can enjoy, like you can still feel this Chuseok vibe, and that's pretty good. Especially if you live in abroad, you know, then you need this traditional vibe, and I'm looking forward for that.
Or like maybe 산적 soup or something.
No, not that soup. Okay, that is the only thing that I didn't really enjoy for today's discussion about 산적 soup. So yeah, for the listeners, never make soup out of 산적. This is my last.
Just fry. Just fry.
Yeah, just fry.
Is the best.
Fry never hurt you, but boil hurts you.
I kind of miss those food. Yeah, but it was fun. And what is our next episode topic?
Our next episode is actually to be determined because we have like several topics we be in our episodes, but we haven't decided yet that which one will came next. So for this, maybe if we are diligent enough, we will give a hint on our Instagram page.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then since then, stay tuned. I would say.
Stay tuned. And
I'm Han,
I'm Chino.
and we are No.